I want you to think about the last time you tried a new restaurant. Did you look it up online first? If so, you're not alone. Research shows that 90% of diners research a restaurant online before ever walking through the door. That decision is made before they've even tasted a single bite of your food. Here's the good news. A Harvard Business School study found that just one additional star in your rating can increase your revenue by up to 9%. One star, that's it. Your online reputation is working for you or against you every single hour of every single day. At Beyond the Stars Consulting, we help restaurants like yours reach a reputation that is truly beyond the stars. And that work starts right now. Beyond the Stars Consulting was not born in a boardroom. It was born over a basket of chips and salsa. Back in 2015, a group of business students noticed that local Mexican restaurants with incredible food and genuine hospitality were being outpaced by larger chains. Not because of what was on the plate, but because of what was being said online. That frustration became our foundation. Since 2015, BTS Consulting has specialized in helping small and mid-sized restaurants strengthen their customer communication strategies, learn from feedback, and build a reputation that truly reflects who they are. Our mission is to help great restaurants get the recognition they deserve. To date, we have helped over 50 restaurants climb from below a 3.5 star rating to above 4.2 stars. And in 2025, we were honored as one of the AGS top 10 restaurant consulting firms in the country. What you are about to hear is not theory. It is a proven process built specifically for restaurants like yours. My name is Christian Scott, and I serve as the Director of Client Strategy at Beyond the Stars Consulting. In this role, I lead our client analysis process by diving deep into online reviews, identifying patterns in customer feedback, and translating that research into clear, actionable recommendations that management can implement. I joined BTS Consulting in 2019 after spending 4 years in restaurant operations and hospitality management, where I saw firsthand how your online reputation can make or break a dining establishment. Since joining BTS, I have personally led consulting engagements for over 20 restaurants across Georgia, specializing in online reputation recovery, customer communication strategy, and staff training. When I walk you through your reviews today, every recommendation I make is grounded in real data and a genuine understanding of what it takes to build a reputation that keeps people coming back. A lot of hard work has been put into building La Bamba into what it is today. My goal is to make sure everyone sees that too. The restaurant we will be consulting today is La Bamba Mexican Bar and Grill, located in Ackworth, Georgia, which is one of the restaurant's 4 Georgia locations. La Bamba is a casual dining Mexican bar and grill offering full table service, a full bar, and a menu that blends authentic Mexican cuisine with Tex-Mex favorites. Their stated mission is to provide customers with a fun and happy environment with food that is fresh and made daily using the best products available. The Ackworth location opened in 2008, and its brand identity centers on Tex-Mex home-style food and drinks that are always fresh, always friendly. Popular menu items include their sizzling fajitas, chimichangas, taco salads, the signature Bamba dip, and jumbo margaritas. 2 notable competitors worth examining are Huey Louie's and La Paria Mexican Restaurant, both located just minutes away. Like La Bamba, both offer casual Tex-Mex dining with full bars and table service, so the competition is direct. Where La Bamba has an edge is in its family-operated authenticity and a loyal local following. However, where competitors like La Paria pull ahead is in their stronger and more consistent online presence and review management, which is something we will get into very shortly. Understanding where La Bamba stands relative to its competition is the foundation of every recommendation we will make today. Let's start with what La Bamba is doing right. First, the reviews make it very clear that your team knows how to make people feel welcome. Multiple 5-star reviews across Google compliment the quality of La Bamba's front of house experience, with guests praising the staff for being friendly, attentive, and genuinely invested in their visit. One reviewer noted they would return anytime they're in the area, and another went as far as to say the experience made them consider moving closer just to have La Bamba as their regular spot. It is worth noting that service is the baseline expectation in this market, with Huey Louie's earning similar praise on TripAdvisor as a competitor. The good news is La Bamba is already meeting that standard. The opportunity now is to make sure it stays that way every single visit. Second, multiple reviewers specifically called out the atmosphere as a standout part of their experience. Reviews across Google highlight the beautifully decorated dining area and the warm, immediate welcome guests received upon arrival. One reviewer went as far as to call La Bamba the top recommendation for anyone dining in Ackworth, while praising the food, service, atmosphere, and portions all in the same breath. A welcoming, vibrant atmosphere is not something every restaurant can manufacture, and La Bamba clearly has it. Lastly, reviews from both Google and TripAdvisor compliment La Bamba's pricing and portion sizes. Multiple guests noted that the serving sizes were generous, and the overall cost felt fair for a full table service experience. In fact, several visits fell in the $10 to $20 range, which is a strong value proposition in today's dining market. This is an area where La Bamba has a meaningful edge over the competition. La Paria's Texas fajitas run as high as $26, and some of Huey Louie's guests have flagged certain items as overpriced. La Bamba's combination of generous portions at a lower price point is a real competitive advantage that should be highlighted more intentionally in marketing. Now let's talk about the areas where La Bamba has room to grow, because this is where our work together really begins. The first most recurring theme across negative reviews is inconsistent food quality. Reviews from both Yelp and Google paint a picture of a kitchen that can deliver great food, but does not always do so consistently. Complaints pointed out overcooked or flavorless meat, appetizers arriving after the main course, and dishes that felt more pre-prepared than fresh. La Paria pulls ahead here, with reviewers frequently describing the food as reliably good visit after visit. That kind of consistency is what turns first-time diners into regulars, and it is something La Bamba needs to prioritize in the kitchen. The second weakness may be the most critical one we discussed today. Several Google reviews address how management and staff have handled complaints. One customer had a missing item, and the situation was met with accusations rather than solutions. Another experience recounted a serious hygiene concern that was entirely dismissed by management. These reviews share a common thread: customers who left feeling dismissed, disrespected, and unwilling to return. How management responds in those moments is not just a customer service issue, but it is a reputation issue that lives online permanently. Lastly, Reviews from both Yelp and Google reflect a troubling pattern in La Bamba's to-go service. Those issues include missing items, incorrect orders, cold food upon arrival, and no response when customers contacted the restaurant directly to address these concerns. One reviewer had been a loyal, repeat customer for years before unresolved to-go issues pushed her away. La Bamba's takeout service is not leaving a good reputation for the business, and fixing this would make an immediate impact. Now that we have walked through the strengths and weaknesses, let us talk about what La Bamba can do about them. The most immediate opportunity available to La Bamba is simply to start responding to reviews. Currently, there are no visible management responses across Google, Yelp, or TripAdvisor. A thoughtful response to both positive and negative reviews signals to every potential customer reading them that this restaurant cares. That alone can meaningfully shift how La Bamba is perceived online. The second opportunity is to invest in standardized kitchen preparation protocols. The 5-star reviews prove the kitchen is capable of excellent food. The goal now is making sure that quality is repeatable every single visit, because consistency is what turns first-time diners into loyal regulars. Third, the to-go option needs its own dedicated attention. This means order accuracy checks before every bag leaves the kitchen, clear accountability among staff, and a responsive process for handling complaints when something goes wrong. Every to-go interaction is a representation of the La Bamba brand, and right now the reviews suggest that standard is not being upheld. The most urgent threat La Bamba faces is the compounding damage of unanswered negative reviews. Reviews containing language like, "I will not be back," and "don't waste your time or money," are publicly visible with no response. For every new customer who finds La Bamba online, those reviews are often the loudest voice in the room and can lead to customer turnover. Secondly, the competitive landscape in Acworth is only getting more crowded. Huey Louie's draws customers with a rooftop bar and one of the most extensive tequila menus in the metro Atlanta area. La Parrilla brings the credibility of a well-established regional brand. La Bamba's edge in pricing and authenticity only holds if the experience consistently delivers, and right now the reviews suggest it does not always do that. Lastly, the management issues reflected in several reviews are a threat not just to the customer experience, but to internal culture as well. When leadership responds to problems with defensiveness rather than accountability, it affects the entire team and service quality, which currently is one of La Bamba's most praised strengths. To summarize all the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, we have prepared this SWOT analysis chart for your review. At BTS Consulting, we use this tool with every client to provide a clear, visual snapshot of where your business stands and where it has the potential to go. In summary, La Bamba has real, genuine strengths to be proud of, but the reviews also make it clear that there is meaningful work to be done. Consistently responding to feedback online, standardizing the kitchen experience, fixing the to-go operation, and addressing conflict handling on the management level are all actionable steps we recommend. When taken consistently, these steps will strengthen La Bamba's position and encourage more of the right people to walk through your doors. It has been a genuine pleasure having the opportunity to analyze La Bamba's reviews and put together these recommendations. Our goal at Beyond the Stars Consulting has always been to help great restaurants get the recognition they deserve. And La Bamba is exactly that kind of restaurant. If you have any questions after today or would like to move forward with any of our services, please do not hesitate to reach out. You can contact me personally by phone or email using the information on the screen. Before I let you go, we never leave a client meeting empty-handed. I would like to present you with one of our custom BTS consulting t-shirts and a notepad with a pen. Wear the shirt as a reminder that your reputation has no ceiling, and use the notepad to start writing down the steps that will get you there. Our commitment to helping you build that future starts today. Thank you so much for your time today. We look forward to working with you and taking La Bamba's reputation truly beyond the stars.